The alien pyramids, older than humanity. Ancient aliens built the pyramids. The hidden truth of Giza, myth or real? Imagine a desert landscape, vast and silent, beneath a sky filled with unknown stars. Then from the sands, colossal structures rise, perfectly aligned with celestial bodies, built with precision impossible for their time. Structures so immense, so enigmatic, that for centuries humanity has pondered who built them, how, and most controversially, when. They are the Pyramids of Giza. We're told they were tombs for pharaohs, built by a sophisticated human civilization. But what if that's a lie? What if these ancient wonders are far older than we ever dared to imagine, predating human civilization itself, perhaps even built by beings from another world? This is the alien pyramids, myth or real, the wonder of Giza. For over 4,500 years, the Pyramids of Giza have dominated the Egyptian skyline. The Great Pyramid, Khufu's pyramid, stood as the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years. Its sheer scale is mind-boggling, composed of an estimated 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, each weighing on average 2.5 tons. Some, like the granite blocks in the King's Chamber, weigh up to 80 tons. The precision is equally astounding. The sides of the Great Pyramid are almost perfectly aligned with true north, and the base is almost a perfect square. Officially, mainstream Egyptology tells us these were monumental tombs, built by tens of thousands of skilled Egyptian laborers, craftsmen and engineers over decades, using ramps, levers and sheer manpower. They were monuments to the pharaoh's divinity and power, built during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. This is the accepted real, but for some, this explanation is simply not enough. The myth is born: impossible feats and lost technology. The myth of alien involvement, or at least a highly advanced precursor civilization, begins with a series of questions that traditional archaeology struggles to answer to everyone's satisfaction. How were they built? How did ancient Egyptians, supposedly with only copper tools, ropes and wooden rollers, cut, transport and perfectly place millions of multi-ton blocks? The sheer logistics seem impossible. How did they achieve such incredible precision in alignment and angles without modern surveying equipment? Impossible technology? Proponents of the alien theory point to the precision of the stone cutting, arguing that some blocks show evidence of advanced tools, perhaps even lasers or diamond-tipped saws, far beyond anything attributed to the Bronze Age. They highlight the star shafts within the Great Pyramid, perfectly aligned with specific constellations like Orion, suggesting astronomical knowledge far beyond simple observation. The Orion correlation theory. One of the most famous aspects of this myth is the idea that the 3 main pyramids of Giza are not randomly placed, but precisely mirror the 3 stars of Orion's belt. This theory, popularized by authors like Robert Bauval, suggests a sophisticated understanding of archaeoastronomy, linking the pyramids directly to the heavens, a connection that often fuels the alien hypothesis. These anomalies, to the believers, are not mysteries for human ingenuity to solve, but clear signs of intervention from a non-human intelligence or a civilization so ancient and advanced that its knowledge has been lost to time. 630. The myth deepens. Older than Egypt, the Sphinx enigma. The idea that the pyramids predate human civilization is an even more radical branch of the myth. This theory often centers on the Great Sphinx, not the pyramids themselves. Mainstream archaeology dates the Sphinx to around 2500 BCE, placing its construction during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, a contemporary of the pyramid builders. However, researchers like John Anthony West and Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist, famously argued that the Sphinx shows evidence of water erosion, not wind and sand erosion, particularly on its enclosure walls. This type of erosion, they argue, could only have occurred during a period when Egypt experienced significant rainfall, a period that ended around 8,000 to 10,000 BCE, long before the accepted date of ancient Egyptian civilization. If the Sphinx is indeed 10,000 to 12,000 years old, then who built it? Who possessed the capability to carve such a massive monument out of bedrock during a time when humanity was supposedly in the Stone Age, hunting and gathering? To proponents of this theory, this pushes the timeline of advanced civilization back thousands of years, opening the door to the idea of a lost human civilization like Atlantis, or more dramatically, alien intervention that kick-started civilization. The Sphinx, then, becomes a silent sentinel, guarding a secret far older than the pharaohs. The cultural influence, ancient aliens and popular culture. The myth of alien-built or incredibly ancient pyramids has had a profound influence on global culture for decades, far beyond academic circles. It's the cornerstone of the ancient aliens phenomenon, popularized by shows and books that scrutinize ancient texts and structures for evidence of extraterrestrial visitors. This genre thrives on questioning conventional wisdom and presenting alternative explanations for humanity's greatest achievements. The idea resonates deeply because it addresses fundamental human questions. Are we alone? Is there more to our past than we know? The pyramids, with their imposing presence and enduring mystery, become perfect symbols for these existential inquiries. They feature prominently in science fiction movies like Stargate and Transformers, video games like Assassin's Creed, and countless documentaries. They represent the ultimate enigma, a challenge to our understanding of human potential and cosmic history. This myth taps into our innate desire for grand narratives and secret knowledge. The reality, science, and the human touch. So what does mainstream science say? While acknowledging the incredible feats of the pyramid builders, Egyptologists and historians present compelling counter-arguments to the alien or older-than-humanity theories. Human ingenuity. Detailed archaeological evidence shows massive work camps, bakeries, cemeteries for workers, and quarries near the pyramids. Records show how workers were organized in sophisticated teams. Experimental archaeology has successfully demonstrated how large blocks could have been moved using sledges, ramps, and a vast organized workforce. While difficult, it was not impossible for human ingenuity. Copper tools and precision. Ancient Egyptians were master craftsmen. They used copper and later bronze tools, combined with abrasive sand, to cut and shape even granite. Their understanding of geometry and astronomy, though rudimentary by modern standards, was advanced enough for their purposes, honed over centuries of observation. The Sphinx and erosion. Geologists like Dr. James Harrell have refuted the water erosion theory for the Sphinx, arguing that the erosion patterns are entirely consistent with wind, sand, and groundwater seepage over thousands of years, not heavy rainfall from a distant epoch. The argument that ancient Egypt had no significant rainfall after 8,000 BCE is generally accepted, but the type of erosion on the Sphinx is heavily debated. Evolution of architecture. The pyramids didn't just appear. They represent the culmination of centuries of architectural evolution in Egypt, from simple mastabas to step pyramids like Djoser's, to the bent pyramid, and finally to the true pyramids of Giza. This shows a clear, gradual progression of human skill and knowledge, not a sudden intervention. The scientific community maintains that the pyramids are a testament to human genius, organization, and perseverance, built by the very civilization we credit them to. Conclusion and final thoughts. So, the claim that the Pyramids of Giza were built by aliens or predated human civilization is, according to overwhelming scientific and archaeological evidence, a myth. A powerful, captivating and enduring myth, but a myth nonetheless. The real story is perhaps even more awe-inspiring, that a Bronze Age civilization, through sheer will, ingenuity, and monumental labor, created structures that defied their technological limitations and continue to stand as marvels today. They are not monuments to alien visitors, but to the incredible, tireless spirit of humanity itself. The desire to reach for the heavens, whether with stone or with imagination, is deeply human. Did ancient aliens leave their mark on Earth? Or is humanity's own history more incredible than any alien theory? Tell us what you believe in the comments below. If you enjoyed separating the myth from the real, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who loves a good ancient mystery.